I graduated on my 21st birthday, like literally on the same day. And I immediately was like, oh my gosh, why did I do this? Like, no one's ever, that like artist out. And I was like, no one's ever gonna want to work with me. Oh no, what did I do? Like, I spent all this money and like all this time, And then I literally just went on Instagram and I was like, reached out to NYC photographer, NYC stylist, NYC model. I like looked up whoever, DM'd a ton of people being like, hey, I'm a makeup artist. I'd love to work with you if you ever need a makeup artist. And I always tell whenever people ask me for advice, I'm like, do that. Just do that. Just reach out to people.
Cold
Honestly.
pitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Cold
You just got to
sales.
do it. You just got to get in there. And
That was a first. Wow.
For those of you listening,
It's
the
the
lights
state.
flicker.
It's the state. It's
The
the
lights
state.
flicker. The state?
The estate.
The
Oh, it's
ghosts.
the
estate.
DuPonts are
Oh my
haunting
gosh,
us.
They followed us.
the Nemours ghost is here.
They followed us.
I know,
They're singing.
crazy.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs.
Sorry.
DuPont.
Oh, that was wow,
Sorry.
interesting. Okay,
Yeah,
keep going.
Sorry. But
Okay. You just graduated makeup school. No one's ever gonna hire you, but then you cold pitch to everybody.
yes, this is true. This is seriously how our
This is
These are
our
great.
FaceTime calls are always like this.
Yeah. But yeah, so I like pitched a bunch of people, and then people just like let me in. I did my first. I wanted to be a fashion designer since I was younger, and it was always a dream of mine to like be in the room for Fashion Week. I was obsessed with Project Runway. Used to like sew my own little clothes for my Barbies and stuff, and then. It's crazy because I ended up doing it just in a different way. Like I ended up in the room. I did my first fashion show 3 weeks into makeup school. And I was like, so I should not have been allowed in there, but they let me in there somehow. And then from then on, I just like got the bug. And I always like, from then on, I was like, oh my gosh. Like I always take a second when it's like a kind of a bigger gig, especially where I just like step back. And I just like appreciate what's happening. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm here.
Yeah.
Like I dreamt about this for so long and I'm here. And it's cool because like so far that feeling has stayed. And it's been a couple years now. Now like I just did that so much. I basically worked for free for like a year or two because you just got to pay your dues in that way. But yeah, I'm still here. Commuting from Jersey.
I think a good lesson to learn there, and I'm glad you shared that, is like, I mean, for any aspiring makeup artist who listen to this or watch this clip, if we decide to clip it out, you did some cold outreach. You reached out to people, and that was, you would say that was definitely one of the biggest reasons for your success or where you're at now.
Yeah.
Just reaching out to people. Did you just have that idea yourself? Did you search online, or you were just like, I'm just going to reach out?
Honestly, I just had the idea because I was like, well, there's people like DuPont.
That's very interesting.
Don't do this to me, bro.
That's weird. Hang on.
Are you about to text your dad?
Let me just text Dad real quick. Just be
Mr.
like,
Ghosty.
Dad?
You gotta go up there, bud. This is what makes your episode unique. Okay.
Exactly.
You're living the dream, and your cold calling has that attributed to your success.
Yes. Oh, that's crazy. Success. What?
Yes. Success. From the average Joe, you are beyond successful.
Oh, it's because it's raining. Sorry to cut you off. It's
fine.
raining and thundering outside.
Oh, it's raining right now.
I thought it was just happening during like a sunny day. That's why.
It's thundering.
That makes
raining
sense.
right
now?
Yeah, apparently it's raining and thundering.
See, when you're in this basement, you don't know what time it is or what the weather is.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be 8 in the morning.
But yeah, sorry.
No,
The lights
it's
are
fine.
throwing us off, and the storm's throwing us off.
But
Fun,
I would like
unique.
to highlight, Hannah, literally, oh my gosh, I love talking about Hannah to everybody in Delaware. So you can see her work on billboards, and like if you go to like makeup stores and you see like the models on the like there's been many times where she spot like her work on a billboard or a giant like display in New York, or like if you walk into a Sephora and you see the models for like Elf or like Kat Von D or like whatever. Actually, I don't know if those are accurate, don't quote me. but like the models, like that's her work. And oh my gosh, like promos, like and all that, and even like the creative stuff, like bro, I could talk about her career all day. I'm so beyond proud, and I know she hates receiving compliments and she hates high praise, so she's like cringing right now. But she doesn't give herself enough credit, and she's met so many cool people too. I don't know if she's allowed to name drop, but she's met a lot of very valuable connections in New York.
This is why it segues, and again, don't share what you can't share, but share what you can share. This, I mean, to start off with the billboard thing, I would love to. I think that's cool. Like again, you've done some pretty big things. I mean, you also live near New York City, which is why I think maybe that would definitely help out you with your connections and stuff.
Sure.
But to have your work on billboards and stuff like that, again, that was all through. Do you think it's at the end of the day, it's who you know and referrals?
It's 100%. Yeah, especially the fashion industry. Honestly, is like everyone knows everyone.
Yeah.
Over time, like the reaching out to people definitely helps because you just gotta keep doing it.
And experience is everything at the end of the day.
It's really just
Yeah.
like the second I got like my foot in the door,
Yeah.
it just like everything. Like I honestly can say like I don't apply for things anymore. I
That's
don't
awesome,
reach
yeah.
out to people really anymore. I will if I really love their work, but I couldn't tell you the last time I did. Like I mean, I love people's work, but I haven't like reached out to people. Like people just like constantly ask me to come back
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
recommend me to people,
Yeah.
which is the craziest thing. And I think the biggest thing, I mean, it's also the building community and like reaching out to people definitely helps with that, you know, making connections, but also just like being nice to everyone on set.
Yeah.
Even if you're an assistant, even if you're like not doing much, that helped me so much because then like I always make sure I always ask people their names.
Yeah.
It's something so simple that just like
Being kind.
yeah, it's like the talent will only get you so far. Like so much of it is literally just knowing like how to treat people, which is like in a kind way, hopefully, but also just like knowing what to say and knowing like how to, because you know sometimes people can be difficult.
Because I feel
you
like in
know?
that line of business too, because even from our point of view, from like acting and just entertainment in general, a lot of people there can be
A little
What's
rude,
the word?
a little
Rude.
snippy,
Yeah.
a little
Rude,
prestigious.
yeah.
snippy, and like kind of full of themselves to
Yeah.
where, you know, kind of showing a light of shine, like kindness can really stick out. So
Yeah.
that's good that you do that. That's really good. Yeah.
Because being kind, you're easier to work with. People are more likely to like to enjoy working with you to the point of hiring you again. Like I'd willingly pay money to work with Hannah again because I
Yeah.
had such a good time the last time.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that
And
concept.
I feel like when it comes to that, being creative and like, again, being in the entertainment business and stuff like that, like,
You want me to get pizza?
we're gonna go out. We're going out for food after, all
love
four of
this.
us. Yeah, thank you though.
Please keep this in.
Bahama Breeze, baby.
Bahama Breeze,
We're going to Bahama
baby.
Breeze. Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my god, I'm so excited.
But
Sorry.
no, yeah, I think because it's one of those things where, especially in the creative field, we want to have fun at the end of the day. Like, I'm sure you have fun doing the makeup. We have fun doing all this stuff. Like, to be around people who are negative, like, it just drains you. Like, that's the thing. And it ruins
Oh
the
my
whole
gosh, yeah.
process. I guess on the end of the day, like, I mean, I've just had experiences in the past, too, where it's like, I want to do this acting thing, but man, the people I'm with, like, this is not a
Brings it
great like,
down.
environment right now. Yeah. So,
no, honestly, that's like the most. When I was in school, we had to come up with like with a mission statement, and I didn't know. I was 20, and I was like, I don't know. I was trying to think of something. I definitely just like made up something.
yeah.
But later on I realized that like my mission statement, or like my mission, my goal like as a makeup artist is to make sure that like every person that sits in my chair like feels comfortable and has like, and just like I just like making people feel good at the end of the day. And like even if that means fully, like I've fully painted people blue, I've like put horns and like done like crazy things to people, and like all I want is like
Sorry, there's a really bad storm out
I
there.
just hear it.
Yeah.
But like the most important thing, I just can't stop hearing
Oh,
it.
it's my dad.
No,
No, it's
it's
my
so
dad.
funny
He's
to me. It's fine.
he's acting a fool
It's
upstairs.
fine. No, this diva, I love it.
Yeah.
But this diva.
Yes.
But the most important thing to me is that people like are able to have like a safe, like calm, safe space
That's what
within
it's all
like
about.
where my chair is. You
Yeah.
know, I want to be that calm presence, which I think is like it's a good thing because that translates into my life. Even where like when I missed the train, I was like, it's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be
you know?
fine. And you were laughing
Yeah.
about it. Of course, it's
Honestly, yeah.
stressful.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, all
But
you
it's
can do
like
is laugh. You're on the train.
Literally,
You're
like,
moving.
Nothing is
Yeah.
ever that serious.